Let's talk about Microsoft now. Importance of CGPA. Let's talk about a little bit of your NIMCET journey.
So hey everyone, Adarsh here and welcome back to the new video. So guys, in today's podcast, we have Sheetal Mam with us. She's currently working as an SDE at Microsoft. She was an intern at Morgan Stanley. After that, she joined JP Morgan and she's from NIT Karnataka. She has a lot to deliver and I'll ask a lot of questions from her. So please watch till the end. I hope it answers all of your questions. So without any delay, let's get started.
So first of all, thank you so much for giving your time.
Most welcome.
Okay, so let's start with your brief introduction.
I did my MCA from NIT Surathkal and then I was placed in Morgan Stanley where I stayed around 2.5 years. I left from there as a senior associate. Then I joined Microsoft at SDE at level 61. Now I'm 62 at Microsoft only. It's around 2 years for me being in Microsoft as well. Overall, in August, I'll complete my 5 years of total corporate experience.
Okay, so after NIMCET, you joined NIT Surathkal.
Yeah.
There's a beach.
That is, I think, all of us, we miss that beach. So.
How was your journey at NIT Surathkal? Like, how's the coding culture?
It was great, actually, I would say. Some of the teachers are also very good. As we all know, you have to study a lot on your own for placements, right? You will not, professors will teach you the syllabus and everything else. But you have to preparing for placements that you have to do on your own. And that is when your culture comes in, like your seniors, your own fellow students, your classmates, and then you pass that on to your juniors as well. You have to build that culture together on your own. That cohesive culture should be there. That your seniors are inspiring you. The seniors are helping you if you are struggling. If not, if you are good, right, in your class, you are good, then have healthy competitive spirit. And what I know, I'll teach someone else also, because then it will help you understand the concepts yourself also better, and somebody else who is there, your friend, your classmate, they will also get helped, right? So I think I mostly did placements preparation at home, but in the summer vacation that we had, and earlier, so I was from ICSE board, so I had computer science from 8th standard. Those little programs we were writing, and I told you I was very interested in them. So it was like that. So the interest was already there, and it was not a very big deal. It was nothing new that was coming to me. But there would be people for whom it would be something very new, something they would be learning for the first time, they would be doing for the first time. They have to start from the scratch, not just coding, the communication and all those things are also will come, because maybe you know everything, but as soon as interviewer comes in front of you, you panic. So all those things also count a lot. You have to maintain your confidence as well when you are facing the interviewer. So placements both the ways. If you think you can do self-study and with your friends also, so what you can do, you can share the topics with your friends. You study that, I'll study this, and then we can share. If you are stuck in some question, you can discuss it with your friends. So friends are kind of boon that you have in your hostel life or in your class life, in your seniors, everybody is there. So that kind of culture is there in NITs and IITs. That's why we want to pursue such good colleges, because we know that it is coming down from generations, and you'll get benefit of that as well. Not just good companies, obviously good companies will visit your camp, but this also helps a lot.
So have you joined any society or club? Like, what's the importance of societies or clubs?
I was selected for web club. So from my class, only 2 people were selected for web club. I was one of them. But it's mostly, I'll tell you, just to boost your confidence. That's it. Because you're joining them, and that you can do practicing coding or something. You can do your own, as I told you, right? In your circle, the labs are always open for you. The libraries are always open for you. Your friends are always there too. But clubs are like, when you join them, they boost your confidence. You would be giving your seminars or webinars, or you might be hosting some contest, or you might be organizing some contest, some things like that. The activities that clubs put you through, that helps you in your confidence level. What all thing can you do, and kind of like improves your personality as well. Skills you can develop on your own as well.
And what is the importance of CGPA?
So CGPA, I think everywhere you might be knowing that. So I don't know what is the situation right now. So 5 years ago I had given, right? So then it is like a cutoff CAGA you must be having, right? Which most of the company would ask for. Focus that at least you're getting more than that cutoff. That in that way, because you should be eligible to appear in placement. If you will not have the CGPA, then you won't be eligible. Then however you're a good programmer or coder or problem solver or good personality, confident, because it's like you need to be eligible for something. something. So talk to your seniors, see how their placements are going, how many companies have come, what was their average CGPA cutoff. You're targeting some companies, see what CGPA cutoff they brought this year, or what was the track history of their CGPA cutoff in the past 2-3 years. That you may know, right, beforehand only, that when my time will come to be eligible of my dream company or this company which I want to crack, what is the average cutoff, what is the cutoff for that company, I should be at least be able to target that much. That you have to think of CGPA.
I hope it provides some information.
Yeah.
And what was your best experience at college?
Friends and beach. NIT Surathkal is a very happening place. Either it will make you or it will break you. Like that. I think when most of us, we get exposed to hostel life, we are living a free life. Nobody is there to tell us, oh, you don't have to sleep till so late and all those things. So I have not been so disciplined by my parents earlier also. Till I felt that there's a different kind of freedom and responsibility that comes with you when you start living alone for the first time, right? So that will come. Now you have to see how are you going to utilize that thing. So if you take more of freedom on your head, okay, now I'm free, I'll do anything. Now I'll not focus much on my responsibility. So you should have a perfect balance, or I would say even slightly perfect balance between your responsibilities. So think, okay, if you're hanging out, you're going on trips and everything, you're participating in the fests that are going on, or the dances that happen every 15-20 days in the college, whatever is going on, that is also there. You should also be thinking, what is my responsibility, what was my aim when what did I think when I come here, what I want to make of this opportunity that I have got. Because very few people get selected to be in your place where you are. So if you have the opportunity, don't forget your responsibility towards your own self. And that's what I will say. Otherwise, you do whatever you want to do. Just think of your responsibilities and in the back of your head. This is what I need to accomplish. And this, if I'm accomplishing these things, then what other things you want to do on the side is all fine.
Thank you, ma'am. And what was your strategy to grab an internship at Morgan Stanley? Like, where did you prepare from DSA projects and all?
First thing is practice. DSA is all about practice. Whatever platform you get, be it lead code interview, bid, books are there, right? There is cracking the coding interview. Their book is there. It is very good. Even if you're very beginner, you want to learn everything from the scratch, then your Simma Karumachi is also very good, because it will start from the very basic. This book will not overwhelm you, right? Then you can level up by cracking the coding interview. Then just practice. You can use any platform which is available there for you, and practice all kind of DSA that will be there. And for strategy for Morgan Stanley, I took a very generic approach. I also saw what are the very basic things that I need to prepare, right? Some companies also ask reasoning and all. But your reasoning skills are also developed as you are coding, because you will be identifying patterns, and so many problems are there in the practice that you do, right? So if you see reasoning skills are not fine for you, you can solve those questions as well on the side. But basic would be, if Morgan Stanley has asked 2 questions, and few reasoning questions and few computer questions, you need to be able to crack both the code, both the problem, all the coding problems that they have given. Then only they will go to the rest part of it. Rest is also important. You cannot just score 0 and do your coding. You should be at least able to perform above average in those. And if you have done a very good optimized coding, then you would be shortlisted. And your CGPA, as I told you, a cutoff. And sometimes CGPA also plays role, like if 2 candidates they are finding on the equal parameter, which is a very rare scenario, then you'll say who has the high CGPA. Just for interview. After interview, everything will be based on your interview. Yeah, that was right. So I got internship in Morgan Stanley and I got placed in JP Morgan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so within 15 days of the placement season, these both things happened. So then I was just chilling for the rest of the semester because you cannot appear for more than one internship or one job. I don't know what is the scenario now. At least we had this.
We have the scenario as well.
Yeah.
Most of the students are stuck while choosing C++ or Java. What's your advice to them?
Choose any. See, the market has become language agnostic. Whatever you are choosing, you need to excel at that. Yeah. That's it. If you feel comfortable in C++, stick to C++. If you're comfortable in Java, stick to Java. Just know the how that language works, and if any kind of questions comes to you, you should be able to answer. So yeah, that's there. You can choose it. It really don't matter unless it's a company specific demand. I don't think so. Even they will consider, because what is most important is your learning capability. If you're showing that spark, they know that you can learn any language. Doesn't matter.
And from when a particular student should start doing DSA for campus placements? And what are the role of mock interviews?
Mock interviews would help, but let me answer your first question. First thing is knowing your level. Where are you at? Are you at level 0? Are you at level 1? If you're at level 0, start from the first year. So if you're whatever your curriculum, if you're at level 0, then you know that you need extra hard work than others who are at level 1 or level 2. So that is very important, knowing and accepting that what level I am at. If you are at level 0, you don't know anything about coding, first time you're getting introduced to it, or even if you did it in your graduation, you kind of copy paste karke kar liya, or whatever kind of way you have. Even if you're not exposed to it much, start from first year. Otherwise, you can take it slow. It's fine. But by the time you reach a placement, you should become rigorous from the last semester. If you're participating in any sports or something, right, then you level up your practice sessions before the competition. It's the same thing. You have to take that approach.
And is there any particular resource you want to recommend to the students?
I think I recommend it now. If you are like, there are so many books, whatever you feel comfortable. I think beginners should read Narasimha Karumanchi DSA wala thing, because I think it starts from the very basic. Otherwise, you can read this Cracking the Coding Interview. Then Interview Bit is good. Lead Code is good. Most people go to Geeks for Geeks is also. I have not done Geeks for Geeks. Geeks for Geeks is also good. So for DSA and all that, it is there. Rest, I think reasoning for and all, so you know. You guys might be knowing much better than me because you're still in that place. Language also, if you want to solve language related questions, that also, everything is available on YouTube and Google and everywhere.
Okay, let's talk about Microsoft now, because it's the dream company of most of the students. And what was your particular strategy? Like, we break down the strategy of yours, how to reach that milestone.
So for me, I was preparing for SDE2, right? After 2.5 years, I would not join at SDE. So many people were joining at SDE, but I was thinking I would join at SDE2 now as a like software development engineer too. So for that, the interviews would be different than what is asked to the freshers, because it's like one level up to what freshers are asked. So one thing was your DSA should be very strong. If you're applying for such companies, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, any of such companies, and Meta, like these companies, you need to have a very strong DSA. I won't say like you don't have to like go into very very deep like red black traces, but I read that also. But and nobody asked me any question from there. But yeah, they will ask, even try why and everything, whatever level up you can do for yourself, do that. DSA is you should be very strong. Then it comes low level design. Low level design is also kind of, I think it's asked to freshers also. It has become kind of a default thing. So sometimes it would be asked to you, sometimes it would not be asked to you, but you should have at the back of your head the low level design is going to come. Then I had high level design also. We needed to interview on I don't think freshers would be asked high level design, but at my level, high level design was also there. So I had to study that as well. There were multiple resources. I went to YouTube. I would not remember the channels right now. There are books as well on design that I had referred. So yeah, few things for high level design. I think I had to focus a little more on that. Yes, stay stronger. Low level design will also get asked, and high level design. That was like for my level, this much all I covered, and then I was able to make it. I think how many 5 interviews were there, mix of all these things.
Okay, there were 5 rounds.
There were 5 rounds. 5th round I would not call the hectic one. 4 rounds were like that. 5th round was more of your what work have you done in the past, what kind of confidence you use, and what skills you have done and how you've used it, how good you are at your communication, and how well you gel up in a team scenario, and all those things would be judged as a parameter. And it's light also. They also make it light. You are good, you're happily conversing, and you are able to give your 100%, bring out your true personality, kind of a thing.
Okay, so can you provide us rough idea that how much SDE or SDE2 can expect from Microsoft? What the CTC thing?
So for SDE, the levels are 59 and 60,
okay,
right? And for SDE2, the levels are 61, 62. If you're joining as a fresher from campus, there are several components in their salary. So your first component would be your basic pay. That is your cash component that you kind of receive every month. So that annual basic pay you get. Then there's a bonus component, and would be joining bonus. Another would be your performance bonus that you get at the year end. And then third component is the RSUs, the stocks that are given to the company stock. At fresher level, I think 59 campus are getting offered around. The basic pay would be 15, 16 something, right? Above 15 to 20, somewhere between 15 to 20 that you can expect the basic pay. Then RSUs would be also good amount. I think 25 to 30 USD for 4 years, and you can get more also. It depends year by year what they are bringing. I think campus ka you would know by your senior only, see how much they are getting paid. Then you get SDE 2 mein 60, then level 60 mein you can also get basic till 25, 26, 25, 26 also, or 60, level 60, 24, 25 tak also you can get. Then at level 61 you will be getting around between 25 to 30. Then 62 it would be in the 30s range. That would be the basic pay. Then RSUs differ. How much RSUs are? Then there are refresher RSUs as well that you get. And then like after 1 year you complete, they give you more RSUs that are divided in quarters. Like every 3 months you will get paid whatever has been promised to you. Then you start receiving RSUs quarterly. That also depends on your performance, how the company is doing, how's the market right now, and all those many factors that come in. There are many other benefits that you get, like there would be your when like insurance and all that. You will get some amount for your fitness. You'll get 10% discount buying the Microsoft stocks, goodies and all the raw foods are there. But I'll say like most of the time, like you want to join any fitness center, so 30-40K is also annually you can reimburse for that purpose as well. So all these other side benefits also come in. Hyderabad campus is great. Say it's great, kind of like you can go in the morning, do whatever you are thinking of doing, game room or gymming or boxing, cricket or whatever you can think of. Everything is present. There's a nap room as well, so you can fully utilize this campus. You can come back home. Food and also is I think everywhere, so you can just come home and sleep. You can do everything else in the campus. It's like that.
There are a lot of perks. What's your like? This is my best perk.
Working from home is my best perk because Microsoft, for my team especially, for my umbrella that I am in enterprise commerce, Azure, kind of we see the pricing part of the Azure. So the thing is, working from home is a perk for me. No, I'm not getting called like hybrid model. Also, I'm not getting called in the company. Okay, you have to come to the office location, any of the office location. You have to come in. You have to at least come 2 days in a week. Many companies are doing that. For me, it has not happened. It is the biggest perk that I can say. I can still be with my family and enjoy my time. Also, like you can have one card, and I think that would be applicable for other offices as well. And you can visit any office, Noida office, Hyderabad office, Bangalore office, or if you're visiting US or some other country where their Microsoft office is, you just have to go to the access portal, in your card, take the access for that office, and then you can access that office. So it's like that. And also at level 62, you can start applying outside India. That perk is also there. Internally, you can apply, and then you can go outside India as well.
Is there any partiality between Btech or MCA students after the college?
No, not at all. Your NIT tag is going to be with you, and you will be actually treated well for it. And you're from NIT,
nice.
So that would be always be there with you. The NIT tag will be always, but still at the end of the day, people forget from which college you are. It will not always be there. It may be in casual talks, lunch or dinner. Sometimes you are talking about it. Otherwise, I forget. I don't remember who is from which college. Right? What will actually speak for you is your work and how are you performing? How are you bonding? That only is the thing. No partiality or nothing like that will ever happen to you. Your college will always give you.
And what should be one's strategy to defend himself or herself from layoffs?
Defend? You cannot do anything. I'm telling you, there are so many good people, extremely talented people that I know have been laid off, right? And that have worked in their favor. So one of the guys that I know was laid off from Meta, right? With 6 months severance pay, and that was unfortunate. But within 6 months severance pay, 6 months salary that he got, and he doesn't have to go to work as well. Then within 2-3 months he prepared and got another job. So kind of it worked for him. Might not work for everybody. So some kind of these things are not in everybody's hands, right? Maybe you were unfortunate that you were working in a project that is now termed obsolete by the firm. They don't feel the need of this project anymore, and they think, okay, we already have many resources in other places, so now we don't need this team. So they'll fire the whole team. What can you do about it? You get fired, you get hurt. It might not be related to your skill at all. It might not be related to how good that person was performing. You might have seen news coming for 20 years and 25 years and 13 years. People were working in, and they were promoted also last year, and they got fired from big firms. So you can do nothing about it. What you can do is buckle up, be prepared, and okay, if you're even fearing that I might get laid off, there is a thing that is going on in my company, start preparing mentally, and start preparing your material as well, so that you know that now if the chance like such kind of thing happens with me, I am ready to search another job and land up. So don't panic, don't get depressed, always be ready to get back up on your feet, because it can happen with anybody. So nothing you can do about it.
What's the importance of LinkedIn and how a student can utilize it to the most?
So I think first thing is LinkedIn, so you make connections, right? So keep an eye like which firm is hiring. Then you can reach out to people, not just to refer you, because sometimes what happens when they refer you, I get so many, I think I must have filled 20 referral forms from LinkedIn of freshers, and I don't think for anybody of it I have got any intimidation that this person you have referred has been selected or something. I don't even know that they are getting called also or not. Somebody has added me to the notification that they are getting, so I should also get the update, and somebody would not. But even then, it has not happened so far. First thing at fresher level, the first thing to go to, see where the hiring is going on. If it is not in your campus, there would be camps that would be going on, or university combined karke, they would put some hiring camp or something like that. Keep an eye on that. Talk to your seniors who are in different firms. Ask them, take use of that network in your college that you are there, right? And ask them, okay, is your firm hiring? Is there any open interview session going on? Or can I get any offline opportunity in your company? Or something like that you can do. Because LinkedIn referrals for freshers, it might work, it might not. You may reach out to the HRs, right, on LinkedIn, or the recruiters that are there, the recruiting firms that are there. You ask them, keep in touch with them, keep talking to them. Say, okay, that time you did not have any opportunity, now do you have any opportunity for me? Or reach out to people in that firm, right, which you think even you can reach out to me. So when my team will have any opening, I will remember, okay, this person has asked me. But that could make you wait as well, because I might. So you have to reach several people. You can even post on LinkedIn and ask your friends to boost it or something like that if you really need job. And make your profile on Naukri, make your profile on InstaHire. Utilize those platforms as well apart from LinkedIn, because many times if LinkedIn is not responsive, Naukri will. Show that you are searching for job in Naukri. Every update, keep your resume updated. In multiple, wherever you see, okay, this is a recruiting site, register yourself. It doesn't cost you a thing just to register. So you just do that. Keep your eyes and ears open. It's like that. Otherwise, I think first target should be good companies are visiting your campuses, and target that you at least you get one offer from your campus. Then you can start looking out for offline, because that is why you have come here.
Yes, ma'am.
That is the main perk is the companies that we use at your college, right?
And
Get one offer from there and then start searching out.
How to approach for a referral?
So I would say that many people who are active on LinkedIn, right? Or you might know that, okay, this person has referred my friend or something like that. They have responded. You ask multiple people. One of them will respond for referral. You must have a job ID. You must have a working job ID. So many times job IDs come that have already expired. I will not be able to find it on the portal. So if you have an active job ID, then all you can ask other people. And also search like what keywords should you add in your resume that may help your resume get scanned and get on top, so that you are called. So all those things in which field you're interested, what keywords are trending now, right? And then you can use them in your resume so that it gets scanned, right? So that you are selected, something like that. Maybe you could do some out of the box project, something like that. If it is not the part of your curriculum, then you can do the project and see what is trending right now. Around you can do a project and you can mention that, and things like that you can do. And there are some little people who post on LinkedIn as well, right? There are so many openings in my company. People want, you can email them. I don't know how much that works, but for me, LinkedIn has worked in a way to, referrals also. I've got one or two, but mostly it's the recruiters. Like some recruiters who have reached me in the past. That time I was not interested, so I will ping them later. Say, okay, at that time I was not ready. Now can we discuss if you have any job opportunities like that? And you can ask your friends as well if there are recruiters who you can link them, get their LinkedIn profile, ping them and tell them that this is my resume or something like that. Also, you can ask any Microsoft employee and everybody to refer you.
So let's talk about a little bit of your NIMCET journey. Like आपने क्या कोचिंग ली थी या फिर सेल्फ स्टडी से प्रिपेयर किया था?
Coaching, and that coaching was very relaxed. 45 minutes वाली coaching थी वो. It was not कि तुमको पूरा दिन you will have to sit or something like that. So there 45, and he was a great teacher. I think everybody should think that way, that maybe you would be very skilled, very talented, but the two things: one is inexperience, because you don't know what is there out in the world, right? And second thing is right path you don't know how to pursue, as you said, right? What to take. You might just be knowing about NIMCET. You might not be knowing that there are other exams also that you can give alongside with that, like BHU, and there is KIT. There's so many other things also you can give, right? To get experience before NIMCET. So you get practice on that. So my coaching was, I joined in September, October. He is in Prayagraj Ramanujam classes. I don't know if you have heard of it, but it's a great class. You will not be, there's no hectic studies or nothing. In playful way, you will learn. And he's a great teacher. He has also his YouTube channel as well. So that's it. And then I think by Jan, Feb, we were just giving exam, practice tests and all that. So practice tests are also very important. And how those practice tests are created for you, that coaching also helps in that a lot.
Okay.
Because if you are doing self-study, at least go join some place to give those practice tests.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I followed the second path. I did self-study and took a test series of...
Yeah, that is the gist of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You just need to, in the set time frame, because when you go in such kind of environment, then only you'll pressure yourself, okay, this is the time frame, now I have to do this test and all that. And sitting at home, maybe you are that disciplined. I was not that disciplined. So that you can set a timer at home and take the test and score yourself. If you can't do that, there are so many options available outside you can do.
Yes, ma'am. That's all questions from my side. Anything you want to add?
Maybe I would just say, don't stress too much. You guys are in a good place. And if you're honest to your hard work or whatever, even if you're 70% honest, 80% honest, you will crack it. Mostly 99-100% placement will be there by the time placement season ends. And once you enter the field, then you'll understand its nitties and gritties, and you will know how to progress. Everybody is there to help. What we think now always that the world is my enemy, nobody wants me to progress. That is one perspective. The other perspective is everybody is there to help me. Everybody will help me proceed. You have that mindset, you help your friends, your friends will help you. You help your network will help you, and everybody is there for you to succeed. The interview also wants you to succeed. I have taken so many interviews. I am telling you, I want my candidates to succeed. I always wanted them to succeed because there are so many people and it's exhausting. Process is exhausting. We get very happy when somebody is doing even better than what we will not have very high expectations, but we become very happy when the candidate is performing them. So we will be there to help you. The interviewers will give you hints. Listen to them. Just never ignore your interviewer. They will always say something that might help you. At least big firms will always be there for you. They always want you to succeed. I think most of the firms, they really want the candidate. So you just have to do your bit and you'll get the push from the universe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am,
Okay.
for giving your time. I really learned a lot from you. Seriously.
Anytime. Most welcome. It's a great session.
If you found this video informative, hit the like button and do share among your friends and leave your feedback on the comment section. And thank you so much for watching.